Hello, hello, fellow warriors. My name is Tori, and I'm the yoga instructor for Texas A&M Central Texas. And let's keep moving, We'll do a little bit of meditation at the end of our practice again today. So if you don't like that part, of course, you can skip it. If you only like that part, you can flip through all of the last couple of videos to find just the meditations. Totally up to you. But let's go ahead and move in whatever space we have available to us today. We're going to settle the feet strong beneath us, rock the body weight forward and back a little bit, kind of become familiar with the way that the feet are resting in the ground beneath us, the way that we're carrying our balance today. Soften the knees, build the spine up, open up that chest space. Okay, so we're going to start with a great sweeping shoulder and arm warm up today. So let's inhale to sweep the palms wide and tall overhead. Really reach for the sky, and then exhale, stretch way out wide as we release the hands down heavy again. Inhale, sweep wide and tall. Exhale, release. Inhale, wide and tall. Exhale to release. Awesome. Let's go ahead and sweep the hands wide and tall overhead. And this time, let's meet the palms over the midline of the body. Let me step back a little bit. Let's lace the fingers, turn the heel of the palm up to the sky. Step one foot out, just about hip width, and another foot just a little bit beyond hip width. So now we've got a little bit of a wide stance here. We're going to lean to one side as we exhale. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, lean. Let's find neutral. We'll go left, neutral, and we'll go right. Awesome. Come back up to neutral again. Let's go ahead and draw these hands down to shoulder height, still lacing the fingers, still pushing a little bit. So when we take our next exhale, we're going to dip a little bit below shoulder height, and then we're going to inhale, rise a little bit before our face. Exhale to lower a little. Inhale to rise a little. We're just testing our range of motion. One last breath here. All right, let's go ahead and reach to the sky and then release the hands apart from each other. Take a great exhale as we release. Roll out the shoulders a little bit, shake it out a little bit. All right, so now we're going to create a great sweeping windmill kind of look here. So I'm going to face the other way real quick. We're going to inhale, sweep the hands way out wide and tall. Okay, I want you to pause at shoulder height. Reach your right hand tall and your left hand low. Your left hand is going to face the back of the room, and your right hand is going to face the front of the room. We're going to bend at the elbows, bringing the left palm to the low back, and bringing that right palm to the back of the neck or top of the shoulder, okay? So this is where we want to be today, but we can move it a little further if we want. We can walk the left hand up the body to the rib cage, maybe to the shoulder blades, maybe towards the shoulder. But we're dropping that left elbow, and we're lifting the right elbow, and maybe we walk the hand down. And if we touch fingers, cool. If we stay low today, that's cool too. Take a great breath. Lift the face to neutral. Look straight out across the room from you. And we're going to windmill and do the opposite effect with both hands. So when we inhale, we're going to extend the arms long. We're going to switch the palms and then exhale to sweep like a windmill. Okay, we're going to bend at the elbow. Right hand meets the low back. Left hand meets the shoulder. Okay, maybe we walk closer. Maybe this side's a little harder for us and we can't get as far. That's okay too. Right elbow is heavy. Left elbow rises. Build the face back up to neutral and look straight out across the room from yourself. Big breath. All right, with our next exhale, let's go ahead and release the hands away from the body. Shake it out. And I've got one more for us, okay? So we're going to reach the hands way out wide. Exhale to turn the palms to the back of the room, bend in the elbow, and try to create a fist in each hand, pushing one knuckle into the other, right at the midline of the body, if we can. So we're going to feel the shoulders kind of push forward a little bit. I challenge you to roll the shoulders back, lift the chin to the sky, rock the head a little bit left and a little bit right. side to side. All right, let's come back to neutral. Release the hands heavy, shake it out. Let's face the top of our mat and reset the feet beneath us again. Soft knees, tall spine, open heart space. Feels a little different now. Sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees as you go. Climb to our half lift. Exhale, release. Hands meet the mat. Left foot walks back a step. Feet are flat. Hips and heart facing forward. Rise up. Okay, put a bend in the front knee. Sweep the hands tall to the sky. And then we're going to exhale and sweep the hands behind our hips and reach the heart forward. Airplane. And then we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep to airplane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane. Inhale. And exhale, long spine as we move. Rise up last time, warrior one. Exhale, airplane. All right, forward fold to the ground. Step the left foot forward. Rise up, half lift. Exhale, release. Let's step the right foot back. Walking step. Toes, hips, and shoulders facing forward. We'll rise up. Soft bend in the front knee. Palms to the sky. Okay, so we notice that long spine. And then we're going to exhale, sweep the hands back. Send the heart forward, airplane. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Rise up. And airplane. And let's fold from here. Fold to the ground. Step the right foot forward. Rise up, half lift. Exhale, hang heavy towards the ground. Let's go ahead and walk both feet back until we have downward facing dog. Push the heart towards the knees, whether they are soft or strong today. All right, let's go ahead and set the feet way out wide to the edges of the mat. And we're just going to sweep the hips side to side. So we're going to sweep our hips to the left side and to the right. And we're just going to breathe. Okay, to help us continue this inner and outer thigh stretch, let's bring the feet close towards the middle of the mat. Let's go ahead and turn our toes to the sides a little bit, kind of pointing out to the corners of the mat. Bring the heels together like Dorothy trying to go home. Okay, let's drop the knees wide to the edges of the mat. Tuck the toes towards each other. Drop the hips to the heels. And maybe stretch the arms out so you can drop the belly heavy here, or cross the arms under the forehead. Either way, okay? And it's kind of like a froggy stance we're feeling here. So we've got our wide stance, child's pose, with a heavy belly and a heavy heart, kind of trying to stretch out the low back space in a way that we don't get to stretch it out often, okay? All right, let's go ahead and rise up to our tabletop. We'll set the hands beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips, level spine, and we'll cat and cow. We'll inhale to drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, sweep up and look back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Okay, keep going with the breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. Awesome. Okay, let's come to our neutral spine. Let's go ahead and walk the hands way out long in front of us, and we're going to try our puppy pose here. So hands come way out so that we can drop the heart and the belly. If you need to keep your balance, you can walk the hips back a little bit behind the knee. But for our true puppy pose, we want to get to a place eventually where we can line up our hips with our knees and drop the heart heavy at the same time. Big breath, puppy pose. Okay, look forward to the hands. Let's pull the heart up towards those hands and drop the body towards the mat. Hands beneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in close. Inhale, lift the heart a little, baby cobra. Exhale to release. This time walk the hands back to where the hips are. And let's try the same baby cobra without hands. Inhale, rise up. And release. All right, let's see if we can zip the legs together as if they're glued together, unmovable. Let's go ahead and lace the fingers behind the back if we can, or just reach back. Okay, we're gonna push those knuckles to the back of the room, peel the heart up, baby cobra, push the feet down. Some of us will be comfortable balancing with feet as well, but you can push the feet down. Okay. And let's exhale. Drop the hands heavy, drop the shoulders heavy. Turn one cheek on the mat. And just feel heavy with gravity for a moment. Sink heavy through the body to the earth. Let's take one more breath. Awesome. When you're ready, let's go ahead and walk the hands up beneath the shoulders. Rise up to tabletop. Okay, let's push the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, heart towards the knees. Sweep the right leg high behind us, and let's bring the right knee towards the mat. We're going to drop the knee by our right wrist, sweep the foot across the front of the body towards the left side, heel toe the left foot back until you can plant the kneecap flat, untuck the toe, walk the hands to meet that front shin bone or knee, okay? Push the heart to the sky. Our challenge is leveling the hips here because it is too easy to want to roll back on our right side and just sit there, okay? Don't do so. Balance the hips best as you can, okay? Balance. Send the heart to the sky. All right, let's take a bow. Walk the heart forward. Maybe we want to rest on our elbows today in our pigeon pose. Maybe we want to cross the arms underneath the forehead or reach way out long. That's not mostly comfortable for me, but you know, everybody's body is different and we're all at a different place in these stretches. So no judgment, no expectation, no need to change, okay? If you are feeling pain and you need to back off here, that is okay. You can set the hands beneath you and walk out of it just like we walked into it. Do not feel like you have to stay here just because, you know. Pigeon pose with 2 more great breaths. All right, when you feel ready, let's walk the heart up tall. Let's tuck the back toe under, find our way to downward facing dog. Awesome. Let's try that on our left side. Sweep the left leg high, step forward with the knee, plant the knee, sweep the foot across the mat, heel toe that right foot back, plant the knee, plant the top of the foot, rise up over that shin bone before us, lift the heart. Okay, balancing as best as we can imagine ourselves balancing here. Pigeon pose. All right, let's see if we can fold maybe to our elbows, maybe to cross the arms, maybe to stretch the arms out. Whatever works best for you. Slow and steady breath. Just trying to imagine what we're feeling here. Probably a lot in the glute, probably a lot in the hamstring. And maybe even more, just notice. And if it's not good, step out of it, slow and easy. Okay, I want to make us uncomfortable, but only to the amount that you're ready to be uncomfortable. Okay. When we're ready, let's rise back up. Make our way to downward facing dog again. Okay, heart reaches back. Let's go ahead and walk the hands way back to where our feet are. So we're near the back of the mat in a forward fold. We're going to soften the knees, hang the top of the head heavy, shake yes, shake no. Okay, rise up to the half lift. And then forward fold. Let's try to hug the legs. So really soften the knees, really kind of sit down into a chair almost. Right, yes, and no. Very cool. Drop the arms heavy. Let's rise up to our half lift and let's keep on climbing. Trying to keep a straight spine as we go. Okay, When we rise up to standing, shake out the shoulders a little bit, wobble out the knees if you need to, okay? We're gonna take a great inhale, sweep the hands wide and tall. Let's cross the arms heavy, or let me turn to the camera, sorry. Cross the arms over the head, set the feet out, just a little bit outside of hip width again. Okay, and let's try our side extensions. Let's lean a little bit to our left side, making the left elbow feel heavy. And then let's inhale, rise up, and lean to our right side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time on each side, left. Okay, and right. Awesome, come back to neutral. Release the hands heavy to your side, shake it out. I'm gonna face forward again, fix my hair. All right, so let's go ahead and start here from the back of our mat. I want us to really settle the feet strong beneath our body, soften the knees, build up the spine, open the heart space, and we're gonna shift our body weight to our left leg. Hands out wide beside us for a counterbalance. Bend in the right knee. All of the weight has shifted over to the left side, so let's lift that right knee for stork pose and try to flatten the foot. Woo. Ah. All right. From our stork pose, let's step that right foot forward, plant strong on the mat. We're gonna lift up on the back tippy toe and reach towards the sky. And then exhale, rest the body weight back. This is the hard part. We're gonna push off of the mat and find stork. Woo. All right, when you're ready, exhale, step, lift. Exhale, rest. Inhale, kick off. Woo. All right, stork. Let's try this 2 more times. Exhale, plant, lift. Exhale, rest. Inhale, stork. All right, last time. Plant the heel, lift like you're reaching for something on the top shelf. And then let's rest the weight back into the back heel, but keep our pyramid stance for a moment. All right, let's rest the hands to the outside of our hips, spine tall. Exhale, push the hips back, push the heart forward, take a bow. Really like pyramid lately. Nice stretch in the hamstrings. Take a breath. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and lift back up to neutral. Step back into our mountain. Shake it out. Let it go. Okay? Whatever you need to let go of. All right, let's try our stork to top shelf. Well, again, on the opposite side. So, settle the feet in. Really get connected to your center of balance. Let's shift our body weight to our right side. Begin to buckle up our left knee. All of the weight is shifted over. When you're ready, lift that knee for stork. With the next exhale, let's plant the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rest back. Woo, when you're ready, press off of the mat, stork. And we're going to try this 3 more times. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, whoop, inhale. Okay. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last time, let's do it. Plant the foot, lift. Exhale, and let's go ahead and press back into our last stork. Okay, and then we're going to plant the heel, but keep our pyramid. So hands to the hips, tall spine. Push the hips back, push the heart forward, take a bow. Find that pyramid wherever you're comfortable. Or a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, let's rise up into our tall spine. Step back for our mountain. Shake it out. Get a little loosey-goosey. Okay, let's lift the hands to the sky. Exhale, dive into our forward fold. Rise up for our half lift. Release. And then walk to your downward facing dog. Okay, let's drop the knees to the ground, untuck the toes, and rest in child's pose for, let's say, 4 full breaths here. So complete inhale, complete exhale. And when you're ready, we'll find our tabletop. We'll try cat and cow one more time. Inhale to drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, sweep up, look back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more time, cow pose and cat pose. Awesome. Let's sit back on our heels. So level the spine. Let's walk the body weight back. Let's make sure if we have a knee or ankle injury that we're not going too far, too fast. But we're going to try and leave the feet flat and see if we can build up the spine. Nice and tall. Over the heels. Now I mentioned if you have a knee injury or a heel injury or an ankle injury of some sort, you don't have to do this. You can keep the body weight forward, lift the hips, and just kind of challenge those muscles in the thigh as we sit backwards without pushing too hard. You can even stay lifted and lean back, okay? I don't want you to push anything that does not feel right today, okay? Like I said, we want to be uncomfortable, but you know your body better than I do. And of course, we can always stay in child's pose. But here we are trying our version of hero's pose today. One more great breath in the body. Okay, let's rock the body weight forward beside our knees. We're going to lift up the hips so that we can tuck the toes under. And I want you to make sure that every single piggy is going to the same marketplace. All the toes are agreeable here. And we'll try to sit back on our heels again. So again, if you have a knee or ankle injury, just kind of stay lifted, but lean a little bit back. See how you feel. It is meant to be a challenge. So now we're in our fire toes posture. Feel the fire. You've got it. Breathe. Okay. And with your next breath, let's move forward to our tabletop. Let's sweep the legs around before us and let's recline on our mat. As soon as we have stretched out our spine nice and long, let's scoop the knees up over the chest and rock side to side, taking all of the pressure off of our heels. Now we are trying to kind of massage our lower back and our hips with our own body weight. Okay. Big breath in the body. And when you're ready, let's drop the heels to the ground. In fact, let's step the feet wide apart from each other. So feet come out to the edges of the mat, knees to the sky. We're going to rock and roll those hips side to side. Awesome. Breathe where you're at. All right. When you're ready, let's move into a restful place. So you can keep the feet out wide and you can just prop the knees against each other, or you could kick the legs out long. But let's relax the shoulders away from the ears. Let's roll the head side to side just to relax the neck for a moment. Let's go ahead and relax the eyes, relax the jaw, and relax the breath. Let the hands travel to rest wherever they find the most comfort right now. Okay. We're going to start counting our breath to slow it down again. So when we inhale, we'll inhale to the count of 5. We'll pause to the count of 1. And we'll exhale to the count of 6. No tricks, I promise. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the breath going. Inhale to 5, pause to 1, exhale to 6. All right, let's try 2 more breaths. Let the mind drift its attention to the soles of the feet, wherever they are. And yes, we'll continue breathing, but we'll just notice the soles of the feet, the texture they come into contact with, the carpet, the mat, the towel. A breeze from a fan passing by over the top of the foot. Clothing, socks, shoes. We're becoming more and more aware of what the feet are sensing right now, which sounds silly, but we are noticing the feet, what is around the feet, what we feel in that space. And I want to change what we feel. So let's scoop the knees up over the chest, wrap the arms strong around the legs, and let the feet face the space around us, the room, rather than the ground. Maybe we feel a difference in the breeze, in the texture around our feet. And the weight distributed throughout the feet, now that we're balancing. And then let's start to really stretch the toes out, point the toe, flex the heel, and let's notice what changes across the top of the foot, the toes, the ankle. Let's roll the ankles a little bit more freely. Snap, crackling, and popping means you're alive. Don't worry. Okay. And then let's plant the feet to the ground with knees to the sky again. Notice the difference from movement to stillness, from air to ground. Stretch the arms tall overhead and reach in the opposite direction away from the feet. Overhead, any space we have available, and then stretch out wide from the shoulders like a letter T if you can. Now let's start to roll the knees side to side. Maybe rock the head a little bit side to side, maybe opposing the direction of the knees or in the same direction as the knees. Okay, let's roll to one favorite side of the body and press up into a seated posture. And let's try to find butterfly at the end of our class today. Soles of the feet come together finally. Our awareness begins to branch out to the space around us as we reorient ourselves. We lift, we adjust, we sit tall, with heart space open. And it's at this time at the end of our practice today that I'd like to thank you for choosing to share your time to practice with me here. And again, it is the light within me that honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste.